what it do, fam? This is Queen Common Sense coming right on back to you from the Chi-Town, holding it down, remix to the damn sticks out here in the Kakalaka. I tell you, it's been a day. Mondays are always a little bit bumpy, but we are here, 10 toes planted down, and the idea is to be the type of black woman that when my feet touch the floor, the devil say, "Oh, damn it, she's up." Okay. And I just got another drop from the spirit. Something else came through, y'all. Uh I was looking around here, these throwback receipts, they hit different now that we know what we know, we seen what we seen, because you know, energy never lies. Okay. It doesn't matter if it's 12 years from now. If a person is a snake, they a snake to shed its skin. If they look a little different, they might be a little bit bigger, but they still a damn snake. You understand? Now, Capp and Kimmie and Tinkerbell Tisha, we on them still. We on their neck. Cause they awful quiet. They real quiet. Okay. Everybody, trying to pretend like ain't nothing happened and sweep it right on under the rug over there. And it's just not gonna happen, Cap. Because it's some shit that went down. We know some shit jumped off at that girls trip over there to the tropics. And I'm anxious to know what really went down so I can get my confirmation. And that's what I came to do, is just display for my people a little bit of confirmation and how sneaky these type of females are, and how easy it is to miss the subtleties of capping females like Kimmie. This is the most fence ridingest woman I've seen in a long time. Over this span of time from season 1 to season 7, she has did listen. She has double dutched, did some jumping jacks, pop ups, two-toe shuffle, backsliding, Chicago step in the name of love, all up and through Love and Marriage Huntsville. Okay. And then Maurice Luther King comes around carrying up the rear with the idiocy of trying to tap into people's personal information via fraudulent court documents that he's filed in an imaginary clerk's office, allegedly. That's just my opinion. Okay. Now, I went back over to Melody Stand, episode 108. This is right around the time when Ike Turner Holt tore his Achilles when he was out there with his milk dud head playing football out there with the boys and wound up done fucked himself up, right? And Melody done already let him know, listen, I'm going to do the right thing and I'm going to help get you back up on your feet. And once that is done, we done. Okay. Because legally, I took a vow before God, and I'm going to carry out my vows up until I turn the key on your ass. Okay. So check this, peep this, because we got to keep it moving. We ain't got time for no bullshit. Now here go the confirmation. Okay. Confirmation, this is my go-to channel that I look at for reassurance and maintenance on recovery and healing from narcissistic trauma, dealing with long-term mental and emotional and some physical abuse, harassment, gang stalking, slander, betrayal, all of that. It takes a little time. Sometimes you slip, your mind slips back going, what the hell did I go? What the fuck was that? And sometimes we have the urge to want to confront the source of that narcissism. And it's like, no, it's not worth it. I want no contact for a reason. And I know I'm not going to get anything out of it. So let me keep pushing. Now, these are terrifying things that a super empath takes to ruin a narcissist's life. See, it's something that if you understand the anointing, it comes naturally. And if you're not familiar to narcissism, you're doing it. You don't even know that's what you're doing, which is the proper things that is innately ingrained into your DNA to say, hey, protection mode. The drawbridge is being pulled up, and we're going to release the alligators in the moat around the palace. Okay. And y'all got to step off and swiftly. So peep this out. You'll see where I'm going with this. Okay. Check it out. 5 steps a super empath takes to ruin a narcissist's life. Shout out to Narcissist Exposed. We're going to touch on this. Then I'm going to show you in this here episode of Melody Stan what's what and how she put the gavel down. And also how she peeped the scene at this here comeback room on site of a construction site. I know y'all know what I'm talking about. Let's peep this. Check it out.
They have learned how important it is to value themselves, set healthy limits, and faced the worst parts of human nature. The amazing people in this group are often called kryptonite to narcissists. However, what makes strong empaths different and able to see right through a narcissist? People who are super empaths have a strong intuition that helps them figure out when someone's actions or goals don't make sense. For them, it lets them figure out if a narcissist is trying to control or manipulate them, or if they are easily tricked and manipulated.
Right there. Bingo. We're at the comeback group meeting. Capp and Kimmie done summoned everybody back out to this unfinished construction site to continue to further Capp with Melody because Melody had already said, I'm out. I can't do this. Uh, I'm surrounded by idiots. Nobody really understands what is really going on here. And we have a bunch of clowns who clearly do not comprehend how business works and contracts are supposed to be laid out in order for the next steps of construction and development to take place. Now, this is a group of people who have argued Melody down to the wire about who should or should not be on a loan to start a construction project of custom built homes that they have took a huge price decrease to build so that more of their Black community can afford decent, high value, and high quality homes and become homeowners. Y'all saw it just like I saw it. Okay. Now, let's peep.
Super empaths have also set strong boundaries to protect their personal lives and feelings, which makes it hard for narcissistic people to get inside their sacred space. They fully understand how important they are and choose not to get involved in the troubled drama that usually surrounds people who are self-centered.
Once again, Melody said, I'm out of the comeback group. I have been re-injured by my dusty, philandering, fornicating husband, and that is it. Okay, I can't handle any more garbage off of people who mean me no good. We beat this horse until it ran away and won't come back. I tried to lead y'all ignorant imbeciles to the stream to catch a drink of water, make it rain on you. And here we are, you arguing with me yet. Here come Capp and Kimmie. Oh, we want to try one more time to finish what we started. Where did it start? Let's go.
Consider subscribing to this channel and turning on the notification bell to get the latest news and views on this interesting subject. By doing this, you'll be quickly told about any new features. Let the trip begin. Now let's talk about what super empaths do to break down narcissists. Number 1. A super empath can question whether or not what a narcissist says is true. When people with a lot of empathy talk to narcissists, they can feel how hollow their personalities are. No one can get away from the narcissist's act, no matter how they look. This is how they protect themselves from being judged. They make up a fake character. However, a person with a lot of empathy can see through the narcissist's false ideas about themselves, other people, and the world. They effortlessly see through the narcissist's conceit, their sense of being better than others, and their false sense of entitlement.
There you go. You called Kimmie, Capp, and Kimmie. You called the meeting again after not long ago things ended really horribly at the boardroom table. Okay. You rode the fence about the articles in the comeback group bylaws. Now you hopping back over the fence trying to lure Melody back in because you know she got the firepower. You know she make things jump. You know she's a natural leader. But at the same time, just a few months prior to that, you was calling her bougie. And then behind her back, you go to Tisha and try to talk Tisha down to come back to the meeting. Tisha shows up, rolling her eyes, flipping her head around like the Tinkerbell dingbat that she is, as if she got some type of pull or some type of weight she can throw around to determine whether or not if Melody is good enough to uh, petition to come back to the group. Let's go.
It's amazing how well the super empath can read the narcissist's feelings and thoughts like a book. Because of this, the narcissist's tries to control them don't work. People who are very perceptive quickly spot when a narcissist is trying to provoke or control them and act in the right way. Because they are so sensitive, super empaths easily see through the narcissist's facade of charm, mimicry, and claims of being able to predict the future. They find this kind of behavior disgusting and unbearable. Second, being able to spot a narcissist because you are empathetic. Narcissists lie all the time, but people with deep understanding can tell the difference between truth and lies on their own. Some people have very good senses that can tell lies, half-truths, and tricks even from far away. When making choices, super empaths use what they know about themselves and what they know about the world. They stay away from ignorance and never give in to the narcissist's elaborate stories. Instead, they act in a realistic and honest way, not giving in to the narcissist's tricks.
Bingo. Not giving in to the narcissist tricks, Capp and Kimmie. You tried your best to drag Melody back into being basic and regular like you so you could feel some type of superiority complex over her. Well, I'm the oldest. I'll be the sacrificial lamb. I'm going to reach out on behalf of the rest of the group and I'm going to see if I can make Melody acquiesce to me because she thinks she above me. So I'm going to bring her down a notch or two. Psych, psych, bitch. No dice. She wasn't going. And that's the reason why you felt like you had to hiss at her about not being invited to her name changing ceremony. After that clusterfuck that Tisha created with your bridal shower and deliberately taking Melody off the guest list because Tisha didn't want the shine taken away from her. Look what I did for my sis. See, I could do a nice party like Melody. See, if you let me do it, it'll be just as nice. I could do bougie better than Melody. And it turned out to be an indoor picnic like a goddamn 5-year-old birthday party. All the damn paper, mache, and Anyway, let's peek.
The narcissist's mean and self-centered behavior turns off the super empath, even if they are able to make them feel like they share their feelings. The narcissist thinks that empathy is cold, selective, temporary, and skewed, but people who really feel empathy know this is not true.
And that's what Tisha said. Tisha said she want Melody to stop being so mean. That's what covert narcissists think. Because I won't deal with your shit and I can see right through it, I'm just not going to deal with you. And I don't have to be nasty about it. I'm just going to be honest. And because Tisha doesn't like hearing honesty or anything that does not agree with whatever delusion she spins up, then that's considered mean. Just like with my mother, I'm considered the disrespectful one, my mouth, because I don't sugarcoat anything and I call a spade a spade. If it's my mother, if it's a sibling, if it's an acquaintance, if it's a real friend, I'm going to call out what I see, how it happened. You're not going to coach me into corroborating your story if it's a bunch of bullshit and you doing something that's straight up and down foul. You're just not going to get me to co-sign with no foul shit. I don't care how close we are. I don't care if we married to brothers. I don't give a good damn what it is. If you're my so-called friend, then everything that I say is not going to be what you want to damn hear. Okay? And that should be a given when you're dealing with friendships, grown adults, and Black women. But unfortunately, we have two emotionally underdeveloped women who are in adult bodies who are trapped in their lowest of frequencies of Kundalini. They're led around by their emotions, and that's it. No logic, no reason, no sound, sage, balanced discernment. That's Kimmie and Tinkerbell Tisha with their Cappin asses. Let's peep a little bit more.
On the other hand, real knowledge is like a soothing balm that makes people feel at peace. Super empaths have an amazing knack for figuring out what other people are trying to say and seeing through all the masks they wear. By getting through the narcissist's masks, they show what's really going on inside. Third, borders that are clear and leave no room for confusion. A real super empath will never lie to their loved ones about what they can and can't do. They are happy with their own lives and value peace. They have built up their sense of self-worth on their own, so they don't need other people to confirm it. They have a
Bam. With that being said, let's jump over here to Melody Stand. She pulling up on the site for yet another ring around the rosies with these folk here at the comeback group. Let's check it. Watch this.
I called this meeting today at this spot because the revitalization of Huntsville is passing us by. Look to your left, look to your right. Everybody's there but us, and we don't need to miss this boat.
I'm happy that Kimmie called this meeting because I'm not a quitter, and I'm not giving up on this project.
I don't want to give up either, but after this meeting the other day, I'm just not sure I want to continue doing business with the Hope, especially Mel. I don't even want to see her right now, so I really hope she does not show up.
We know why you don't want to see her, because you have all this guilt that you're holding within your rotten, foul, black-hearted spirit behind all the little sidewinding shit you did to Melody to try to make her look bad like my sister would do. You know, she'll take one hand and hide it behind her back and cross her fingers. You know how little girls used to do, and promise that she won't divulge any information outside of the two of us. And as soon as I piss her off and won't allow her to A, bully me, or B, get away with being disrespectful to one or all of my children with picking favorites, then the onslaught of vengeance ensues, honey. Let's peep it.
When I told the comeback group that I'm out, I meant I'm out. I've already moved forward with having conversations with Kim and Larry on how we can still make this thing happen for North Huntsville. But you know, hey, I respect Kimmie, so I'm gonna come and hear her out.
You heard that right. You heard what she said. That's that. Let's go.
Where's Marty?
He's prepping for surgery on his Achilles.
Really? Is
He'll
it
be
bad?
down for a while. That's
How
the only
long?
thing. Well, he can't put pressure on it for 3 weeks. And then the total, I think he can put a shoe on in 6 weeks or
Yikes.
8, one of those.
If there's something we can do, you know, let us know.
Oh, thank you.
We want him to recuperate quickly.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
On the other hand, I was able to kind of get out yesterday and drive around, look at some new construction. I had a long sit down with my broker, and we were talking about the different upcoming things in Huntsville. Huntsville's about to blow up off the map. Obviously, that makes me think about us. Thinking about us made me think about you.
Oh, okay, Kimmie.
And the reason being, honestly, the reason is both times you've taken a true lead in this initiative. We appreciate you wanting to bring us in the second time. Don't we?
Yes, we do. Of course. Yes.
But all jokes aside, really, I'm just playing. I'm playing, but we do. I wanted to meet here because I wanted us to look around at what we started
Right.
and finish it together. Every single one of us involved in this initiative have come from a North Huntsville. I'm from inner city Baltimore, is where I grew up. When you're 12 and 13 and everybody's living the same life that you live, you don't realize that it's not your best life until you grow up, you move away, and you look back. I have the ability.
See the cap, y'all? And the confirmation all in one swoop. All in one segment right there. Kimmie is capping. Okay? You're not living your best life because you married an infant. Okay? A toddler trapped in an adult male body. And you have not yet discovered how much he's draining your spirit with all of this hoo-ha about having to be a nympho. Okay. So this was Cap to me, even though at this point we hadn't, nobody knew, of course, obviously, that she was about to battle with a serious illness. However, I saw something greater coming from this meeting forward with Kimmie because she just was putting a strain on herself trying to play too many different positions that didn't suit her and was way above her pay grade. This is my thing right here, though, here, Cap and Kimmie. Melody said she's out. You supposed to, you let your husband lure you into quitting your career that you studied for, just like he studied hard for his law degree. You studied hard for your nursing license and your nursing degree, but you acquiesced to this nincompoop, quit your job and wanted to do real estate full time. Why don't you take the lead? Because you don't have the capital. That's why you don't have the pull, you don't have the network, you don't have any of the tools, resources, or abilities to take the lead to do shit, but be a pick me capper. That's it. Let's go.
To be living my best life. Everybody should be able to live their best life. I want your spirit back.
Okay.
You gotta be with me. And you gotta be with me, T. She was all the way out. You were 50% out when we were voting. It's something that's gonna be done whether we do it or not. And I would rather us be on the boat doing it as opposed to watching somebody else do it.
Live out our dreams.
Right, and not have everybody else be displaced
Exactly.
because of they come in with new homes. All of a sudden, everybody else gets dispersed. And same thing they did downtown. Same thing they're doing across the nation in Negroville, USA. Moving the old ones out and moving the new ones in.
This needs to be us on the front
Yeah,
end and
man.
not on the back watching everybody else.
Right.
I agree, Kimmie.
I totally agree. I'm with it.
Mel, what do you think about it so far?
Well, first, I can only speak for me. You know, I'm Melody Holt. I am down for being a part of the initiative and the comeback group's overall big picture initiative. I just definitely feel like I want us to stay in our own lanes. I don't want all of us trying to build homes, you know? Let me handle that part. Credit repair, real estate, building, and all of that, you know, like everybody just stay in their lanes. I mean, it's just a matter, I think, of us where we are still able to work together but not have to work as much together. Then the friendship is not also tackled as well because we're working too much together.
Right.
And that's whether it's 3 couples doing this or whether it's 2 couples and 2 individuals. You know, with Martell and I, things are up, down, up, down. I'm really into a place where I'm just moving myself back a little bit from holding hope because I don't really know what the future is gonna hold.
Coming up.
There's your confirmation, okay? Right up in Tinkerbell Tisha's face, went in both ears, just like it did everybody else's, okay? And there you have it. There's your confirmation. This is what super empaths do to thoroughly destroy the narcissists in their cipher. Okay? So let that be that. Okay? And that's that. Because Melody ain't playing with none of these hoes. Okay? And I don't blame her for going 100% radio silence on that ass because she had to protect her sanity. Narcissists will drive you crazy if you let them. I know a few times along my journey, growing up, dealing with my mother and my sister, I really thought I was losing my damn mind, especially the last go round, this how do you do that made me force my hand to uproot my entire family and move to another state to try to clean up a mess that I had nothing to do with. And I'll do it again a million times because it was for my baby girl. and her baby girl, my grandbaby. So y'all tell me what you think about the confirmation. We already knew. I just wanted to put it out there subjectively, something that you could kind of sink your teeth into to hear it from more than one perspective. You know what I'm saying? These are people who deal with narcissism, healing, and coaching people through the healing process to regain their self confidence and reassure their psyche that they did the right thing by choosing yourself first. It's really hard to do, especially when you're a narcissist and you are a supernova like Melody, and her beautiful friend, Dr. Shanita, supernova. They have got to have a large chunk of their time to themselves so that they can regroup, stay focused, and keep their head on swerve. Okay. It's not easy being an empath. Okay. It's not easy calling the devil out by his first and last name. Okay. It's not easy throwing them haymakers back, clapping back, pulling up, circling the wagons, strategizing to play chess and not checkers. Okay. But when you find your peace and you know who you are, super empaths don't really have to do or say much from there. So y'all keep it funky. Stay blessed. Stay safe. Tell your people you love them. Those that mind don't matter, and those that matter don't motherfucking mind. Choose you first. I don't care who it is that's driving you up a tree. If you weigh out the sacrifice, I'd rather sacrifice companionship, having people around me that do not respect me or value me as a person, and choose loneliness a little bit here and there because I have peace there and I know what to expect from myself, if that makes sense. So, y'all behave, okay? Keep it real, stay fly. Don't let anybody gaslight you. Confirmation, y'all. Sodom and Gomorrah is falling. God told her to go and she went, okay? And look at her now. So, Stormy, get out your notebook and your pencil. Tinkerbell Tisha, we hope that you forever keep your mouth shut. And Capp and Kimmie, you ought to be ashamed of yourself, honey. Y'all stay safe. One love. I'm out for now. I'll come back later with another one. Keep it smooth, y'all. See you on the flip side. One love.